Very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kofi Asante Impari or Fifi Asante Impari, and welcome to Touch on the News. I'm going to be your host this afternoon throughout the entire program. This afternoon edition, I'll be very quick because we've got a few technical issues. We are setting up a new studio, and for that reason, there are a few technical issues here, so I'll be as quick as possible and then come off your screens. 1 sec, I'll be with you in a sec. Thank you.
Shakele love. This love when I wanna get another one, I go take and do waiting I love, waiting you love, oh. No be waiting I love, oh. Waiting I love, I go do what we done my heart, oh. Go no be vodka. Mr. Money Changer, but I know I know the ways that Mr.
Of the truck of the land, power and secure future. People love our God. From vision to victory, the NDC shall lead. Stable democrat, our strength to unity. From vision to the NDC shall lead. Stable democrat, our strength to unity.
Very good afternoon to you, and welcome back to Touch on the News, which is being produced to you by Hit African TV. Hit African TV is a dedicated television station powered by the NDC UK and Ireland chapter. So it's NDC UK and Ireland chapter which is bringing this information or this news to you, or this broadcast to you tonight. Actually this afternoon, pardon me, and not tonight, but this afternoon from this part of the diaspora. My name is Fifi Asante Impari, or Kofi Asante Impari. Na me di ejumedie ho chiame. Na me ba be chirichim kakra. The American is a media Kofi Asante Impari and Fifi Asante Impari. Welcome to Hit Africa TV. Now, Hit Africa TV. A TV station from Kobia, a NDC UK and Ireland chapter, and a de sa Jumedie Ebremo ifi. Enyiresi on Hene Krumuha, and ye this Jumedie no Ebremo. Na me and a medisa Jumedie no chairman, intimpacho Obaswa. Na waye amamre na ye no social media no afrobi na obi nso afrobi na wa share na wa tag na ye di agro no fefe minche kra. I'll be very quick. There was slight technical issues because setting up a new studio and we are testing things into Oshame lighting, and yet that's super, but please bear with me, we are getting there. A VA crammy imagine some member, and so some now those were Ghana into not a coin bias on the semi pa. Na me ba edema no betum ebe kembi na me cheche bi hu sana 7 December abatwa ye ba betono afa enti me pacho obaswa. First of all, me din chiason kon from the UK and Ireland chapter of the NDC and I made the brew. Oh, baby, I'll be my bamo FM, my bamo came, my bamo jumen, and she a way coming home now yen dijumedi together. Why? Me baba bought few montage week, na me we are the agrone best so usha me chia K and K sign and a board you be say hold on, and then ye K and K, then I could 50 K and K sign abonnechi. Because na me here sign be a NDC womb. Now being in a rush, I thought, look, the K&K will do me because I'm still a presenter of the K&K show, so it's okay. And yeah, K&K, this is Touch on the News. Actually, I say, Touch on the News. And see, you may be university so NJBR.
Yeah, Suzuza. Arise for Ghana, oppression of the land, forward and seek your future, development our God, from vision to victory, the NDC shall lead, able Democrat, Ghana. Our strength in unity, from vision to victory, the NDC shall lead. Stable Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. Ejo bana our land. Victory is our land. JJ is a winner. owner of the drug of the land. When and secure future, development, our goal from billion to billion, the NDC shall lead stable democrat. Ghana, our strength to unity from billion to billion, the NDC shall lead stable democrat. Ghana, our strength to unity from billion to billion, the NDC shall lead stable democrat.
Good afternoon to you once again from this part of the diaspora. A chief for Nipa anase Nipekua anadwumakua omasoya se a omode adwumai inso ebremu ana broadcasting ebremu throughout Ghana. Benjamin Wayo Mama and the team, they cross-posting this show live in Ghana any afternoon to make sure Ghana for Benya show be actually. I know my microphone is slightly down, or is it just me? I've lost my mojo today. Kind of. Kind of. Yeah. Nti said you may kuno and so I say now almost so they are our affiliates are almost Jumei almost check broadcasting ama obiansa akebina obiansu enyebi etie. As I said earlier, my name is Fifi Asante Impari. And ne inyama mienu miensape and I'm pesa yeshe. Those of you who normally joins me live on the Radio Gold, which is based here, Radio Gold London, but I believe it's transmitted around the world. They are on the DAB. Normally, people tend to listen to the show there from 10 in the morning to 11 in the morning every Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'll be live on that Radio Gold station. So please join me. That is not a personal show. The Radio Gold show is normally NDC and the NPP, and then we go there to deliberate on issues and to debate on issues. So I will be live. I will be representing the NDC tomorrow on Radio Gold. So please join me live tomorrow, 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. Please make a date, and you can actually watch the show either from the Radio Go Facebook page, or if you have a DAB, which is a digital radio, you can do that. And I believe they are also on Skybox. I'll check that. I believe they are on Skybox, which I do not have that details in that. But search for Radio Gold and then join me tomorrow live from 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. And no, Ebema Sasho na be jasu pa otra, because there are so many issues to talk about. There's issues to do with corruption. Anyway, let me straight away get on with this this afternoon show. Yaka muntie Ghana for yaka muntie yaka chremo na mo say ya boy yeah that damo. This NPP, we've said this several times, said this NPP administration or NPP in general, and your party, as I say, Ghana for and Kamo join. And your party, as I say, you two Abama no big Ghana so. Because the NPP is selfish. I tried to load my videos and they are not loading. For some reason, the videos are not loading. The videos are not loading. This NPP is really worrying. Say, Ubehu say, oh, hold it. It looks like I've got it now. It looks like I've got it. It looks like I've got it. It looks like I've got it. Yeah, had it. Sa MPP amanukui eye party bia Oman ba so mo ba be Ghana ye. Oman ba se Ghana na dom koma so intina. Oma ba ba bu oman. Omo ye oman a party a ba yo mbe yo ma adwen so ombe bo oman. Omo ba say niama. Omo they are coming to actually retrogress Ghana, push Ghana back 20-30 years. And unfortunately, we have let them and they have succeeded in doing such. Henry Cote, none of my videos are loading. Jesus. Tell me. I will load them. What can make? I will load them. ABC. You better load, you know. You better load the videos. Normally, I try to preload these videos before. Today, the show was totally cancelled. 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago, I decided, no, I'm not going to cancel it. I'm still going to come. So it was last minute that we decided, look, let's go for it again. And for that reason, the videos were not preloaded. And we started the show. And normally when you do that, it kind of gives you a problem. And I'm having an issue right now with these videos. I'm producing the show by myself and presenting it by myself today. So please bear with me. No, it's failed. It's failed again. Okay. Which means I might have to reboot the system. Oh, gee. Oh, gee. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to do something. Maybe I'll reboot the phone rather than the system, and then it will reconnect. And we are with Henry Cote. About 30 minutes ago, Henry Cote, we all know Henry Cote, former regional minister or Greater Accra regional minister. Or the assembly ababa betuga. Na assembly na Henry Cote, the ababa betuga. Me ba ababa betrechim. Na ye bisa se sa assembly a Henry Cote, the ababa betuga yi. Etie for the Ghana for a talk asumusen. From there, ye share on Usuya, ye be share the scholarship secretariat, and Homohoasam Ababibre, or Mohoasam by nearly a year ago. Scholarship secretariat, Kingsley Ajeman, Eda Ano, Oma turning the scholarship secretariat into a business, and Omodia Yo Omunjuma. Scholarship no Omachama apart from Omachama Omohonen Sono Omo Aton scholarship scholarship Omaton Fayama Munitio Metomebo Namakani Namatiase scholarship no Omaton fa ama Nkrofo Omun deserve scholarship no. Normally this scholarship is designed for people from disadvantaged background or for the needy. So and there are two categories that normally is used to ascertain or to find out who requires a scholarship. First of all, you need to be very academically good. You have to be academically good. You have to be very academically good. That is a one criteria. And then the second criteria is you have to come from a disadvantaged background where you are a needy. So if you are academically good and you are not from a disadvantaged background, you don't qualify for the scholarship. And then at the same time, if you are from a disadvantaged background, but you're not academically great, at the same time, you don't get it. You need to have both. Be academically great and then come from disadvantaged background. Now we've realized that these scholarships have been sold to people from actually worthy background because they have the finance to purchase this scholarship, and also this scholarships has been given to the people within the MPP. You can say friends and family, and I'm assign aqua chess scholarship. Ama omoma. Na eko akosua de na dacho masan aba be di Ghana so aka kire en say ye ma menom ne ye papa nom amobra. So this is what it is. Ye wie ye baba be hwe say adenti na Ghana for yatana say ama sa iniama no esia na, and who should be called has to be rolled because Kingsley Ajeman when yame he's filthy rich now Obroni Beka from heading the scholarship secretariat. Let's try these videos again. Maybe this time around it will load. I guess it will. The phone is rebooted, so we should strike lucky. We should strike lucky. We should strike lucky. If it fails, don't worry. I'll do the whole 1 hour without videos, and I believe Ghanaians will understand. Later on this week, when we do K&K, we can slot those videos in. So hopefully, no, it's I think it's the Mac that I'm using that actually needs rebooting, and I'm not going to do that because if I do that, it will take me off totally. So I'm not going to do that. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't, we'll find a different way to do it. We will find a different way to do it. Mr. Henry Quartey, Minister of the Interior, has cautioned the citizen, especially social media commentators, to desist from making inciting comments ahead of the December polls, as the police will come after them. With the Henry Quartey or on their money. We are about 30 minutes ago, and Henry Quartey instructed the ebeto from meetings and answer programs we are on crime. And what warning Ghana for, what warning social media commentators, or say we should actually desist. We should desist from making inciting comments. Now, a young mure FBB. Henry Quartey said, wow, we'll be making inciting comments. Coming December elections, police for the back ababa befoul. The young Henry Quartey mure FBB. Omure FBB, where election 2024 December ye kumono. Honorable Yamin Kasimbi, na menene ya adwen. I'm with you. I'm watching elsewhere because I'm trying to fix things here, but at the same time, I'm with you. Mene Honorable Yamin, ya adwen bebre. Or see election ya ye kume, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. A year near FBB, the most in bra. Most mra and the cosa election. Say NDC ni esua MPP ni besu. Say ye twa NDC ni naya ye be twa MPP ni so nine. Ye twa NDC ni sa ye be twa MPP for sa. Say ye two NDC ni be near ye be two MPP ni be so any. We are not inciting violence. Some who play fair, yes ye be play fair. Some more respecting here, yes, you better respect him. Because we can't sit back and watch the NDC pick the pieces all the time. We can't sit back and watch the NDC followers who are the ones who all the time suffer and becomes victims of election, whether being shot, whether being killed, whether being all sorts of injuries inflicted on them. Sadiano, going into 2024. And nona NDC, Honorable Joseph Yamin, Ediababe to just say NCBM. So if Henry Quartey was simple biaka on country on one MPP within his own quarters, or a foot to bia or the betuoma on friend to, because when these people one thing they have to realize is someone I'm here to homophobe, yes, yeah, I'm here to for. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. They should start cleaning up their own household. The cleanup has to start from their household. The advice has to begin in their household. Because if they don't act accordingly, and only the Bugaba, yes, NDC should be basic. We are taking no prisoners going into 7th December election 2024. The NDC are taking no prisoners. And Henry Quartey, Sana Odiababe Tuga, office and social media commentators, and inciting violence. No, and social media commentators do not incite violence. I don't think so. Our advice will be, or my advice, I won't say our, because my advice to anybody any NDC member who will go and vote, say, Okwa election 2024, because the police will not be there to protect you as an NDC voter. They will not protect you. The police will be there to protect those hooligans from the NPP. We've seen it over and over and over. We've seen Ayawaso, West Wagon. We've seen the Techiman South. We've seen so many instances have happened. The Biano is the NDCs that suffers the casualties. And we are not going to take it anymore. It's not something that we will allow it to happen. We will not allow it to happen. Into we NDC now bohumba me kwa koto aba mebo me humba. And that will be our advice. That doesn't mean we are inciting violence. No. We will not be the ones that will start it. But the idea or our way of going into this election will be when we start it, we will finish it. It's as simple as that. You start it, we will finish it. Because we've sat back and many a times we see so many casualties from the NDC or within the NDC. And it should not happen again. It should not happen again. Maybe I mean na niafa bon ho ban. But nia officer with the bon ho ban a ebeye going to that polling station fa nafa bon ho ban. Why? Because we know people who have gone down to the post and they've never returned home. We know people who have been to the post and from the post their legs have been amputated. We know people who have been to the post within the NDC that from the post they are now wheelchair bound. And the NDC will not sit back and pick the pieces all the time. So Henry Kote, who a football beer, also for 2 MPP for no. For 2 MPP for no. Not near no. I wish I could play the video, but the video, somebody will say the video is not videoing. The video is not videoing. Let's try one more time because it would be nice to actually play this kind of videos and then get it going. For some reason it's not playing. I don't know why. I don't know. I know what I have to do to get it to play, but I can't do it because I can't stop the whole system, or I can't reboot the whole system for that to happen. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this. It looks like a video is uploading. No, stopped. Okay. So next on the agenda, apart from Henry Kote, next on the agenda will be Scholarship Secretariat, Kingsley Agyemang. Look, this gentleman by the name Kingsley Agyemang, it's unfortunate I can't have Kingsley's picture on there because I cannot upload anything. But the truth is, Kingsley Agyemang is a jail candidate. Kingsley Agyemang, he's a prison candidate. Kingsley Agyemang is going straight down to prison, or Pewompew, or Beko prison. Kingsley Agyemang will go to prison. When the investigations are finished, and yeah, it didn't. When they finish the entire investigation and they are able to get all their facts right, which the facts are there. We saw on Loud Silence TV about nearly a year ago, the gentleman that used to actually sell all this scholarship on behalf of Kingsley Agyemang came out. Ebe can say, oh no, and I'm not on scholarships, no. Scholarships need to be on 30,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds, 25,000 pounds. This gentleman said it. Whilst he was being interviewed live, they were even calling him to stop the interview. I remember, and I have clips of it. So Kingsley Agyemang is a jail candidate. Many of these NPP people who have been put on boards are jail candidates. That is the one reason why they are doing anything possible to ensure that NPP will win the next election again. That is why they are beefing up the appeal courts, the Supreme Court, and all the other courts with the party judges to ensure, say, they will be able to win these cases. But it will not happen. It will not happen. It will not happen. These guys will go to prison. Kingsley Agyemang, the number of properties that Kingsley Agyemang used to base in UK here in Merton Keynes, the assets that this guy has acquired within a limited time, Kingsley Agyemang, when Yana who say, chop, you deny him. All these guys, look, these people will be investigated. They should not forget. I'm sorry, I have to do this. I'm so tempted, say I will shut the system and reboot it. Extremely tempted to do that. Let me see. Maybe I send the video out to somebody and they will be able to. If I send it out to my producer, which I know he's not available, because there's a video and we have to watch. I'm trying to see if he might be available to load that video remotely for me from a different device. Let's see again. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, don't worry. We will talk it through. It's like doing a radio show. We will talk it through with our videos. Kingsley Agyemang has sat on the scholarship secretariat, overseen the scholarship secretariat, and things like match a scholarship no amamuho. It's sad. It's very sad. Match a scholarship no amamuho. I'm going to come out with the names of the number of people are MPP for. I believe many of you have heard the news. You think, oh, it's the same old news, but it's not old. Why? Because we need to ensure, say, we exhaust this name or this news. Gifty Owari. Gifty Owari is one. Gifty Owari is also sitting or deputy, whether she's sitting on a board or she's deputy of National Service Secretariat as well. This lady is got money, enough money, say, Wetimi Krakoto, a mad football team. Obi baby sasa henani Gifty Owari. This is Gifty Owari. This lady here I'm talking about. This is Gifty Owari. This is Gifty Owari here. This is the very lady at 2020 election. Now ODD John Dramani Mahama attempt. 2020 election. Now ODD John Dramani Mahama attempt. This lady have been called by the Fourth Estate to ensure, say, my account of what actually transpired, what happened. Nidin akwako ka omoa fa ehiafo emma sika sesa show scholarship ase de momo MPP the scholarship ama omo mba ni omo ndamfofo ni omo nananom enya mobo ye ka MPP asema mo me nka e wo Ghana. Because I do not have videos, I cannot upload videos. I'm going to read from the Fourth Estate. I'm going to read from the Fourth Estate. Their findings, and then about actually. There is a gentleman whose sister is also an aide to Samira Bawumia. No ni ne wu kra ya ne say ye de scholarship ne man no wanko. Nti se scanning na Ghana tu egu ye. Ye de man no wanko. Ti Ghana tuya se scanning na egu ye. So the scholarship secretariat or say scholarship bonanza, the powerful grabs as double scholarships flow in here from the scholarship secretariat. From the scholar from the fourth estate. So what the number of lists in Niama fourth estate ekikana mobile. Na Kingsley Ajeman atrase the MPP na, and they are happy. You know why? Because they want to use these 8 years to ensure that they are well financed, they are well educated. And to understand normal baby Ghana should be. Because someone you say Ghana phony be no, Jimmy. They break at the end time. When you say Ghana phobia be Jimmy, and more of a Ghana phobia be you reef at the end time. Ghana phobia be reef at the end time. And then famine fache culture has also destroyed us. So everything, oh, young famine oh, wait, there's such a second. And the silly argument that the MPP, Rabbi, and all these people say on Good Morning Ghana to make, it makes my heart bleed. Say, the NDC are not the ones who will teach them morals to do with corruption or when it comes to scholarship, because the NDC did the same. Really? Because our predecessors are certain mistakes. And young few on the end to abandon from Jeji almost your and ya to abandon at the amount. Oba ya wabe west. Ye count the monka. No more. Mu few na moto abandon ma meno. Omo ye similar things. And tis a me ye west cra monka manuntu. Minti be that. Ante na bakosem ehu na bakosem da. Minti be that. Me baba be kind scholarship secretariat in some kakra. If you aba na also I wish I could play the video, but none of my videos are going to play. But I'm going to actually just go through the kind of money that is being paid to these people who are actually the worst one. Let me look for it. The worst one is this gentleman. It's this gentleman who is actually a CEO of a clinic or a hospital. All right, let's start. Let's start from the beginning. That will come. This is coming from the fourth estate. Also, after hearing numerous complaints from the people like Flaklina, the fourth estate asked in March 2021 for data from the scholarship secretariat on those who have been awarded scholarship in 2019 and 2020. What we are seeing is just the tip of the iceberg. The data release is just from 2019 to 2020. So just 2 years data is what we have. These people have been in government for nearly 8 years. If we go through the 8 years, scholarships awarded, scholarships sold, scholarships given to people from their cronies, you will be shocked. And in Ghana for Yakacham and Grofo, excuse us to say, almost say on team. Almost say omo and omo team. The only way for us to know the mess they caused is for them to actually get up off their seat. And you know, they are doing everything to ensure Bawumia occupies the seat of government. Because if Bawumia occupies the seat of government, they will still have their cronies in the corridors of power, ruling. And once they have Bawumia, say Bawumia a president, no, Bawumia will be working for Akufo-Addo, Gabi Ochodako, this Achin mafias. This Achin mafias. Whose your friend is saying political party, the UGCC, you know, a good year. UGCC was never resurrected. Their uncle that they praise him and they speak about him and they say all things about him. He is the one, before his death, his political career was over. He lost elections across Ghana. Nkrumah CPP won even in his own Chebi backyard. This is a man that today, these people are doing everything to force his history on Ghanaians. This MPP, Kofoka, on picture, Eddie Begu Yesika said the big six. When Nkrumah was fighting for Ghana, there were no big six. There was nothing called big six. And the history is that. Because UGCC went his way, CPP also went his way, the UGCC and the UP and all these other parties, the Northern People's Party by Dombo, the Ashanti Party, the Adangbe Party, all these parties were also coming together for their own selfish interests. All this party, that was what they did. They came together, they wanted independence for their own selfish interest to ensure that, say, independence now, Ghana boom, but Asantis wanted independence. The Bay on Bakakwas form Ashanti Kingdom. The Northern Party wanted their independence. The Bay are a straw in the Northern region, they'll go and live there and do their own thing. The Transgressing Goat Togoland also wanted their own party to stay away from Ghana and maybe be part of Togo again. The Ga-Adangbe Party also wanted the southern part of which is the Accra and what have you, also to stay because they think they have what it takes for them to be okay. It was only Nkrumah's party, the CPP, who was united and wanted the entire Ghana at heart. And unite Ghana. So suddenly, where did these people come from? Where did they come from suddenly? They've distorted the history. And we've allowed them to distort the history. They've damaged the narrative. They've changed the narrative. And then this new narrative is kind of gone into some Ghanaians' minds. And they are convincing her, look, we made that terrible mistake. John Mama told us, NGC and John Mama, they were on track. We never gave them the opportunity. Akufo-Addo, Sankayetimi, you were losing 2 or 3 elections already. So San Luzi, 2016, and his political career is over. And Ghana would have been saved. Ghana would have been saved. But 2016, the man slid through the net. Akufo-Addo slid through the net in 2016. And as soon as he slid through the net, any ayeditiye. And no as Ghanaians. Now, the idea is everything that they've lost, they want to ensure that they get it back. They want to ensure they make themselves relevant. They want to, that is why they are doing everything to ensure that Bawumia becomes the president. If Bawumia becomes the president, the second phase, let me tell Ghanaians something. The NPP and Akufo-Addo's family, they had two phases of what they wanted to action. They've managed to action the first phase. The first phase is to ensure that they would deceive Ghanaians, lie to Ghanaians for Ghanaians to vote them. Once Ghanaians vote them on, the second election or the second term wouldn't have been issued for them, because the idea would be the second term to ensure that we will rig the election, which they did. They will buy any sophisticated machines to rig the elections and personnel to rig the elections, which they did. That is why the NDC lost election 2020, which we know we did not lose because they crashed the NDC systems. And the EC did not come out to come and even speak the truth. The EC system was also crashed by the same MPP folks. So they crashed the NDC system, they crashed the EC system. The EC then did not have a choice but only to rely on the MPP's votes or MPP's collation, the information that was coming from the MPP's coaches. So the first phase of their strategy is, let's lie to Ghanaians, let's Ghanaians voters into power. Once the voters into power, we will make ourselves relevant. We will stay in power. We will serve the 2 years. We will then temper with all the ministries. We will politicize ministries. We will make sure we put our people, we educate our people, we still as much as possible, put our people in all positions. Once our people have been put in all positions and we've stolen enough, what we do is we will use a lot of that money to make sure we back Bawumia, because Bawumia is our puppet. And once we back Bawumia and Bawumia becomes the president, then we can activate the second phase of the Ayepesa Yegen. And the second phase of the Ayepesa Yegen say, we will not be on the presidential seat, but what we will do is we will be calling who rules Ghana. We will be calling who owns what assets. That is why these people did everything possible to ensure, say, every asset in Ghana, they will mortgage it, or they will find a way for them to set up like a Japadie, that kind of Kululu, your friend is saying, deals to ensure, say, a lot of these assets, PDS, you name it. Today, look at, or was it yesterday? Look at the amount of money this government says they've dished out to companies to undertake construction like Tamamoto Waste and what have you, and there has been no work, like the Bui Dam, the amount of money that is gone there. I can't play any videos today. It's unfortunate, but no work has been done. But what they've done is they've taken all these monies and the monies have been spent on. Monies have been given to contractors. Contractors are nowhere to be seen. Yembisa and Jose, Omudisicane more, no more fetchery, no more. But those companies behind as well, a lot of them are, one of them, Bui was Chinese company, the other one is a Portuguese company for the construction of the Accra to Tema motorway. These companies, when NDC comes, we will go after them. We will go after them. My only worry is a lot of them, they will collapse the company because these people go behind normal microphobia, normal setting up this company. They know they are losing the ground, they are losing election. They will collapse these companies. It doesn't matter where they were from, and then they will run. But me see, people will still be held accountable. Heads will roll. The criminality that these people have done. So Ghana for SSM who say moto apa mu mankrofo that damo menkasa me ya santini menkasa me ya kani me obi anya kani ense me ha me din. My name even stays it. My name says Kofi Asante Empire and Fifi Asante Empire. Unya kani ense me. But yen chichire akan. Yen bamba chichire party. Ye pesi ye chichire Ghana. Anka metie ye wie make us say metie brochiri. Ask yourself, then pana me pe metie brochiri. Ma wo me mba nyina wa ha. Bi je madwuma. Ma me nsa koma no ma bobra. Ma bobra. So why will I sit here? Nanka ewie me swati come for the sake of Ghana. Why we are Ghana in would be sound? So what is in it for me, Obroni Beka? Bisawo, what is in it for me? There is absolutely nothing in it for me. I could live a luxurious life, even if it is not luxury. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. Biji 1 power. How many Ghana cities now? It comes 16 Ghana cities. To make the Achatadie, Adravo car papa. To make a restaurant a dear Janepa. Make me a plane ticket a holiday be me pay. I didn't think I said me better. Not Ghana some as I say a hammy. Ask yourself. Eye mujientia. Eye yenuanom, ye mamenom, ye wafanom, ye ndamfo bi o maka Ghana. Ankrofo yi ede bomb chaskele with their little wisdom. Omo bomb chaskele with their little wisdom. And into ni yaba ni yabe sinkunya ni abetra ha ni yedede ni ekasa. Kata mi kase am yedede. Makasa. What is in it for me? Ask yourself. Obia mini ba Ghana, mini yire Ghana. Me ben nyina ma be wo ma bruchiri, ma tran bruchirache, ma bobra e wo bruchiri, me okay, me comfortable. But ejemunti yankola ye be wo mo e wo Ghana. They might not have the opportunity. It's a bia mimi no opportunity no. And you Ghana ENT. And yet because you are Ghana. And you who say obi de na adwen e fam ho e nsisimu e wiamo e bomo kronwa yeti ahanum ye didi kra ye enye ye de ye da ye na. It is what it is. Ye didi a enye ye de. So when you see a brochure for the drum ye video, hey, video me ye say nipa 1 nebere, say nipa 2 nebere, say nipa 3 nebere, and family home. Because I don't do it to make money. That's not my work. I have my profession. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a social media, what do you call it? I don't use social media to make money. No, far from it. Far from it. No disrespect to those who use social media to make money. If it is the new way of making money and it works for you, great. But not for me. ni ekyere mo ni say inkrofo ye bu mu kwasia 8 years eba inkrofo ya kronfo MPP ela kronfo MPP eye party a eboman inkontompo ne ndabraba ne atro ene omudi ababa ji akonwa yi akantan so enti no bi ti say Brian Champo timi gina we ka say say you lose election ne pa ye mfi akonwa ne so because power is sweet. We won't give them the power. Who is them? Ghana for the tomorrow. Almost see, we won't give them the power. Is they won't give Ghanaians the power. Over 30 million odd Ghanaians. We have this tiny MPP. Why? Because you have the president who is now in charge and have the army and all these people on their side. And they could find the moment you're ready because 7th December, I believe Ghanaians that the suffering, the suffering that is being inflicted on Ghanaians are not going to take it anymore. Ghanaians will not take it anymore. Ghanaians will go and vote the NPP out. Intended you're ready, so Ghana for these people are tribal bigots. And into the slows to me, General Cassa, ya GMI. What makes Esla Owusu more Ghanaian than any other Ghanaian? Esla Owusu, what makes her more Ghanaian than Nyameteha? What makes her Ghanaian than Wawuti, Ufi, and I saw Wedjumem, and I will care more Oshani? But we've allowed ourselves for these people to speak to us anyhow. Because we gave them power. And we need to go back and take power back from them. Again, with our thumbs. Let's do it. We can do this. Ghana for we can do this. We should not allow these people to intimidate us. We should not allow the MPP to intimidate us, to destroy everything that has been built around us. And then Tama Oil Refinery, Omaguno. And then Vaco, Omaguno. And then Oma Mesika change so say Omo Beye Tama to Accra motorway contractor any site. And then Oma Sika actually Omo Sika edition here for Ghana Fomba Omu Benya scholarship no Oma Sika no Asha Omo. And then Oma Sika enye Sika ketwa. Some koye buidan sesikano ayira. COVID-19 sika World Bank the EU the sika different money sesikani gina ayira. These people came to destroy Ghana. They came to destroy Ghana. Enti abana ye kwakoto no moma ye nkone nkoto apa te se Ghana for but omunim sana Ghana for yet these people know us almost study us almost study Ghana for who Ghana for weak point inti na ochirebe fi etimi be gina ko for di asoro dai ebe ka kire ye ma menom na aunt nim ni dwafo se 11 no e ade papa na 11 no NDC for any omo parliament say eya de papa omo ankrampo ka kire say 11 na ye de ba ebe ma Ghana koso but omo de omo nkonko ye hu dede emfa ma enti ye ayembra ni ye ma ye ndede ena mu ye ma me no kofodua srodai ye ma me no kofodua srodai ya maame no na mo jitu se omo nim pa ndc fo ni nim pa eye papa mo fam pay so na ya maame mo dwen wuye ene edi 11 mu apem so ene mo ne ya maame no so munti na ya to yebo ekirikire nsem ni bi mu otwi mu because Kofodia sort die betomu ehame. And these old women and old men in these areas are gullible. No disrespect to them, but it's true. Eastern region, muntiemi. Ekraya ma minima ekrapinfo, muntiemi. Ya wafanuma ekrapinfo, muntiemi. Ya chichire Ghana. Ya chichire Ghana. Ya chichire Akai. Yenhwe Kofodia today, development wo Kofodia, university aba Kofodia, ama Kofodia tumpon, am sisi ya usi dan a, dan unsi wie kwa na nkrofo gina o disika gina so mo pedan no arenti wo Kofodia no, all because of the NDC and John Dramani Mahama. NDC NC that a polytechnic no ono mo during Professor Nana Jane time almost sambe sisano from Polytechnic to Kofoludia University. The dual carriage road here, that Kofoludia University and Nim, kwa kosi oyukui, also, and I get hotels, papa in our bedtime. There be Eastern Premier Crampo de Nihonum, but the Obakubi, Eastern there be peace, the no, and Kennedy. Any other hotels. Stretch isu nyina negu Kasaba, you name it. That road was constructed by the NDC. Professor Tamil Stein. Into economy now, I have vibrant Wokofodia. I Jan and Anso, Messica Bayama, no near Papa no Fanum Botomo. And yet because of the NDC. Because of NDC Niamapa, Omobeje Wokofodia, it's not because of the NPP. Inti Argentina still Yegusotoma MPP. Oh, Kromo, Moncantre. Mentiasie, Yamameno Mentiasie, Inti Munchech Mu, Kofodia Srodani Betomu, and Yemi Jiramoso. Yamameno more Srodai, Yawa Fanamo more Srodai. Oh, Messi, Ufi Kofodia, Oshe video Ibia. How has it a crash? Kofodia Srodani Betomu for the Nafakomo Mami. Mesumie Kofodia Nipo. Me Kofodia Nipo me say me ya woman to Kofodia me Kofodia. Me eco school Kofodia try Kofodia and son me to cry. Into young trase Emma Kofodia for young man me dadamo. The bia obiba no the money abe FM or chilbe fi MP ba no abe dia tro de achremo then abe fi dia bakofodia then abe fi or dia bakofodia mama yensisen. Our message is simple. Mama yensisen mama yen trase na the bia yema odishie Emma no mama me yen. So this year bano be yawa. And ye na you can say abonti suni ba. Na say obe ye ye. Because ochibe if no ye this year ni adene koye no. Oba no be di entro. Ono be ye mono wasan echo. Then no dia bakofodia. This is a man who cannot even stand there and debate. He doesn't have the iota of brains to debate. No disrespect to him, but it is what it is. These are the very people who have run this country down because of lies. Minim say who Johnny MPP obu school be do ko ayeshada ekudiatro but mijidi enuna a free fa Kwame free fa be ka say ye free bibi jandam no make us na do na ye sasem na nya no kra ye say be na nya no kra and then I can't play any video and can be bubo we na ma mo hwe o si asem na nya no kra o say bomodi ana ka asem no na enya no kra nti no che be fi ye training no asem na nya no kra timi be gira so da dwam edakesiem daketwam Agata market otimi be gira ho no dimuntro ondwe mu ho na funa be kase no da bi obenye sika gum nko anodwen ho anodwen ho na mumbisa mo se sani pay or mu interest at heart ana or mu interest at heart aban we engage Ghana for ho me say K&K show Thursday it will be fire because I'm going to make sure all my videos are pre-arranged. Mentimi ambo videos be brene. Mo fan cherry. Nta heka sankwa. But sometimes ye wardrobe talk is good. Talk is good. I say usum nyame no akwa sorry them. Na we instruments in ye adwuma. We say na de mentimi nye praise and worship. Na wa no nsa ho ye den. Wa no nsa ho ye den. Anu bi na ye no. We don't need the video all the time to come in and do the hard work for us. I can talk. I can talk all day long. I can talk all day long. And then, until ya sa back say MPP about when drain Ghana for home back who crumpled ye. A very young one made the betu drama on name be. Made the betu dra ama name be. Very young one, a bet you said. Yes, tuberculosis a drew. Malaria a drew. In draw sayare could ye wo be pray. Asa in draw aba almost 1 year in ye. A big do Ghana May 2023. And asa in draw. And yes, I ban a cryo. Your company dear beer. Almost share a biasi nina apomuden. Na almost share Ghana and almost say apomuden ye. Abansu nisika. Enti omwa tondrono worth 40 million in draw all matter at their brain. $40 million worth of medication. $40 million when you see this worth of medication. You say in Concon, in draw, you can't conquer tuberculosis. I believe that is the right word in P. Yeah. You're so born Concon. When I was little, I used to hear that. And now, malaria, kola villages ni in drone bi wom. You say other testing kits, HIV in drone. AIDS yes, say yeah, it's a 12 Ghana no. And also in drone. Any other medication, sisa. Ya bia. Akako hospital ne board $40 million. Ano matter no their brain, no their beche Ghana. Na muntie ni ewo. A drone do yan port no. A drone ebe do yan port no. Ena company here din draw san buy ka say Ghana ye be mamu 400,000 which is 1% of in drone ye the buy no to pay some overheads. Na mo amunyi drone na mo fan come hospitals mo yaren bia mo nche Ghana nyina na instant crofo yare. Aban say there be scan so up 3.something million and they say company ni tuya at the moment. That is. And on company ni say It's a say I Yanamo one no say it in drone bebremu for free. Buy a 1%. Namu fentia more pot cost ni say man. Aban so pe more. A kufa do aban we o. Ni MPP aban we so mu pesika ne more. And ninti nkrofo na aban ni o ma aban abeka almost 1 year ni. Aban said there be. Enti ndro no aban di ndro na go warehouse almost 1 year ni. And a Ghana for ewu. Omo tuberculosis in ndro, omo polio, omo nya polio, malaria kum kola, you name it, HIV kum nkola. Any penifo nyina. Aba we ye nipa boni abanya. Omo ye obo man abanya me hu bi da. And ndro no ye ka say ndro igutama port warehouse mo. Enjoy good time at port. Company now, I didn't join the check Ghana and they say, because of Ghana, you want to cry drone almost for being in the chain. A kufado, Nebaumia, Aban, Aden. Japan Kwana, Mupe dear woo. Dear Bang, Unkwana, a kufado, Nebaumia, or Mupe a di a woo. Sikri so cried the mamma, you didn't yamadi. In Drababasa, and Ghana for a woo. Because of sand droning you on. Yet the data you'll be shocked. You will be shocked. The number of Ghanaians dying, going to their early graves because of Akufo-Addo Baumia. Some of the decision making of this NPP government just sit back and like you can see crystal clear that this government is not for Ghanaians. This government is not cut to come and help Ghanaians. This government is not wise. One year, now one no akutiao. If you listen and watch some of the decision making, it's like Banana Republic. It's madness. Ubi some say ntinkrofo we da omodwen Ghana. Ndro ayen famra mesam yare. Ndro na kapot 1 year ni. Ansa na ebeyi ombeya ye beyi ndro no na bebre a spy na Ghana fo agu. Ndro ya de beke. Aden. Ana muni munyan sasa. Wan hwani ye pe no anu akotia wo. Wan hwani ya no anu akwakotia wo. Nyansa abo tisesa na koko jesu aba akoko. Moment ka the fourth estate. One some kakra bi na efede yemfa agro no enfi ana yempon because I've gone way beyond my time now. Then kakra bi na yempon because in some woman I ask if for stage say a rababi I friend of Franklina Mensa and Franklina Mensa ne asem bi e bae and the more we investigate case way na mama be with Franklina story ne kakra bi na for the mature baby a scholarship ne ekoye no ate ade na say. So unfortunately I wish to play videos but I can't. So Former State started. Also, she was born to a farmer and a petty trader. Money was always hard to come by. However, her disadvantaged background was no hindrance to her quest for academic excellence. After obtaining an undergraduate degree with first-class honors, Franklin Mensah, not her real name, knew better than to rest on her laurels. The next step on her academic journey required funding. She was well aware her parents could not afford, but with her stellar academic achievement, she was hopeful by. At least that was what Franklina thought when she submitted her application to the government-run scholarship secretariat seeking funding for her master's degree program in the United Kingdom. If the scholarship was given to be awarded on merit, she felt she stood a very good chance. Her sense of optimism soared higher when she received plaudits from the interview panel, who were full of praise for her excellent proposal and academic credentials. But optimism gradually fizzled into heartbreak. Me maame no mo sroda ne beto mu bibi a me kyerɛkyerɛ me pamcho because man kyerɛkyerɛ mu a mobɛma ɔkyerɛ bɛɛ fi abagyina hɔ no madi mu ntorɔ nti sroda ne beto mu maame fo no me bibi a me kyerɛkyerɛ. Several weeks had gone by since the interview. She should be preparing to travel to the UK to start her new academic journey, but she hadn't heard from the scholarship secretariat. She was getting anxious, and the only way to ease her anxiety was to go to the secretariat to find out what could be causing the delay. Maybe some clerical or administrative error was to blame. At the office of the scholarship secretariat, Franklina met an official whose name she couldn't recall. What ensued left her stunned. I mentioned my name, and she said, "Your name was not on the list, but there is so much protocol, they had to take people out." The official claimed requests come from highly influential offices, including that of the presidential, parliament, and ministers for this same scholarship. You should understand that people will have to go off the list, he told Franklina. In other words, she had been shortlisted for the scholarship, but a protocol list from some higher office or authority has forced her name to be taken off the shortlist. I was dumbfounded, Franklina told the Fourth Estate. As luck would have it, however, or perhaps as a statement to her perseverance and the quality of her graduate proposal, she obtained a different scholarship which enabled her to pursue her studies that same year and in UK as planned. Franklina's story is just an example of how what is supposed to be a merit-based scholarship scheme, and Franklina's story, I repeat, is just an example of how what is supposed to be a merit-based scholarship scheme to help brilliant but needy Ghanaians achieve their academic dreams has gradually and cruelly been wrecked in favor of those who are connected to the political elite. Me maame no am wosoro dai ne beto mu. Nea meka nyina me kenka ne bebre nyina ne se Fourth Estate abusuanko bi e from sa omudin no Fourth Estate omo ko omo tinya hint bi an investigation bi no obi bi no ma wrem no ma bobo no ma akɔhwɛ sɛ nsɛm na nipa ne ka ne te sɛn corruption anaasɛ katahyehyɛ ne prɔe bi wɔ baabi ana te awuraba bi a ne yɛ friend Franklina Mensah no nim adeɛ pa na the tree is not coming. no ni madie pa enti oko school obi e oko university legon ibi ono wi e no so no ni madie enti no person okoye ne masters e wo enyiresi abrochire UK ha na ohun se ne maame ne papa ni bi ne papa eye okuani na ne maame nso etonton niema odwam te se ye maame ye amu motonton niema nkakra odwam nti ya na ochirebe atia begire mu ani no abedi ntura kire mu no aka na asam ni se na enim na magye atomu no Franklin na hu se ne maame no etimi tie nsam saa nti ono no decide so beko school ma obi ti so ochirebe afi oba bedi nturo kire ne maame no mama medi nturo kire no enti ne koba ya ne se Franklin na owie legon no ye na dwu so beba university se na meka ye no no dwe hu no se about me ma bibi e friend scholarship there minim ni twi mo amunim mo at scholarship anu an se about me hwew na wa ma usika na so wa twetu school fees na wati na asua homa akọ nanim scholarship no an me se ma se kire no enti okoya no ko fill form ono mo friend no mo se ask Franklin na woni ma de pa ye hu wo nkrata ni bibia ni nyina ye kama ti na ni age se ye be friend na waba na nka no so age scholarship no akosua ade no asa back no de abebo aka na ta kwa na ko Franklin atifie na wotwe aba na bosomi aba ta mo ya be choko no enantie no tutom no ko no ko bisa ndi no bo ni din raba na wo ho no say Franklin na udin wa ha so ye fim no say ade no mayi mi din fim o say if say impenifo omo parliament impenifo omo ye protocol to take fee Jubilee House Akufo-Addo office Bawumia office Samira Bawumia office omo de omo nkrofo aba ene ye this scholarship ya mom nti because of that mu nyina see yi mu film no say how nti Franklin akoe ono koka story yi nyina akere for first state nanso nyame ncha de esan sana Franklin na nimade nti still obi ye no papa onu tua ne school fees man na Franklin akọ abuchi kosua na ade ti for first state in saka information no say there be mum ye nko investigation ye hwe ni tuam AC was scholarship secretary ho akisle ageman edi animu no omukoya yes say bubro beginning krom koye ko bisa say person mo hwe data no scholarship secretary as omo fa data ne ma omo ni omo twen and so na finally omo provided just 1 year 2019 and 2020 so 2 years data at the moment 2 years data ni ko hwe mu ade no wa me program no ya end so I have to end it ye ko hwe mu eye nkrofo ma esikafo ma your friend is saying Samira Bawumia and my omo office MPP for omudi akuti wo MPP ni mpanifo kro omo ebi ye doctors ebi wo hospital ebi ma Freddy Bray ba ti say MPP akoti mpanifo mba ene edi scholarship ye de mom ebi ko UK ekosua ade ye might be £27,000 £30,000 ti say the information here wanyai be bebre so in show I'm going to load all these videos and then we will take our time to analyze this properly enti kapasise ne proye na Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia ba say omo no mbeko ombe yiso anas principle no ni nyina na Ghana for no mu dimutro Ghana for sankrofo yi de omo ye abo mind for MPP as say the praye e pra omatiko ne pam omo kra na omo because MPP is not here to help any Ghanaian. That is what we should bear in mind. MPP did not come and occupy the seat of government to actually govern. They came to occupy the seat of government to steal, to enrich themselves. Now, Dom Lovo said something this week. When MPP were touting us that we were overburdening Ghanaians with taxes, and therefore they are coming to move the economy from taxation to production, they have actually done the worst. They've moved the economy from taxation to more taxes, and robbery. And that is exactly what they've done. Midinya Kofi Asante Mpare. My name is Fifi Asante Mpare. Please share the video. Tag somebody to tag somebody. Watch the replay. Send it to those who need it. And on Thursday, we will meet on K&K Show. Same time on Thursday. Tomorrow, those of you who can join me on Rainbow Radio, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., please do so. That will be NDC and the MPP panelists. We will sit down, we will talk about issue, we will trash the issue, and we will dig it in front of them. We will make sure that this MPP government is gone and gone forever. Thank you, and God bless you for joining me this afternoon.
Another one I go take and do waiting I love, waiting you love, oh, no be waiting I love, oh, waiting I love, I go do what we done my heart, oh.
Suzuza. Arise for Ghana, oppression of the land, forward and seek your future. People love our God, from vision to victory, the end is surely. Able Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity, from vision